Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Victoria, and today we're going to be doing my drugstore favorites. So let's do this. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is mascara. Now I've of course used so many drugstore mascaras throughout the years, you know, I've tried so many. And I've been using this one since I was about 16 or 17. And it is the Maybelline Falsies Volume Express Mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras ever. To me, this is better than a lot of the high-end ones that I've tried. I am wearing it today, even though you can't see obviously because I'm wearing lashes. By the way, everything on my face, not everything, like 97% of everything on my face today is drugstore, is the stuff I'm talking about, because obviously I wanted you to see it on me. Here is the wand. It is kind of curved. It has actual bristles. It's not plastic or anything. I really like this one because it focuses a lot on volume and it doesn't make my lashes clumpy at all, so it gives me great volume. This does add length as well, but not a ton. It definitely focuses on volume. It also doesn't transfer to like underneath here because my eyelashes, bottom lashes, are also very long. A lot of mascara I use leaves the little dots, little smudge marks here, and sometimes like up here, like towards my eyebrow too, I get them. With this, I don't at all, so I really love this mascara. So let's just stay on the Maybelline train. I also have foundation by them, which I love. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. It says that it is for normal to oily skin. I would say it's more for combination, kind of dry to normal skin. I still set it with a powder though for it to be completely matte. I would say this is on the way to being matte, but not quite there. It is amazing foundation though. I would say it is a medium to full coverage. It's what I have on today. Obviously, it matches me pretty much perfectly. It gives a very flawless finish. I really can't say enough good things about it. I literally have one thing that I dislike about this product, and it's that it's just like a screw top. Like I want to see if I can find maybe a pump for it or something. But yeah, if you're in the market to try a new foundation, I 110% recommend this one. Next is going to be eyeliners. If you've watched any videos of me doing eye tutorial of any kind, you've probably seen these before. It is both the NYX, and this is the matte liquid liner, and this one is the Epic Ink Liner. Now the Epic Ink Liner is a pen type right here, and the liquid matte liner is a wand type deal you got going on. They are both super great. I use both of them most times while doing my eyeliner. I usually take the matte liquid liner, the wand one, and get that really nice super sharp outline going on. Then I fill it in with the Epic Ink Liner. They're both great in their own ways. Mainly this one is precision, and this one, it's just something that's quick, fast, and on the go for me. They're super great. My only pet peeve with the Epic Ink one is for some reason if I made the outline for the wing or just anything, like trying to do a tight line with this, without fail, no matter what powder or what anything base I use, I always get black smudge going upwards just there, nowhere else. I've tested it many times to make sure that it is this, and it is, but that's okay. That's why I still really love this one. The Epic Ink Liner says that it is waterproof. I would say it's barely waterproof. If you get enough situation going on, like if you're crying or something and you accidentally, like if you rub your eye or something, like if you were crying, it is gonna smudge on you. This one is just super not waterproof at all. But they're both amazing, and obviously I totally recommend them. That's why they're in this video. Now we're gonna talk about and not make fun of She Is Sensitive. She is mean. She is sensitive. This is Real Technique sponge. It is, I would say, like a dupe type situation for the beauty blender that everybody uses. That is $20. This one is only $6. They last around the same amount of time as a normal beauty blender before they start falling apart. This one is falling apart. It is super gross looking. That's why I said don't judge her. I did use her for my foundation and concealer this morning. And you realize how much money you're spending on a beauty blenders a year. I would definitely try out these Real Technique ones. I think they're amazing. I don't know. I really just can't say anything bad about it. Next, let's finish off the eyes, and I will say right here that unfortunately I didn't go and buy any of the drugstore lashes, but I used to always use the brand Kiss. They have lashes, and I used to always wear this style Flirty, and I still love those for like an everyday no makeup look, like super natural, just to give you that little bit of extra oomph. Yes, I do recommend Kiss lashes 100%. They are super great. I always reach for the ones they do taper off to that nice point, like how the ones I'm wearing are, or like that's what mink lashes do. But anyways, my whole reason of mentioning lashes is that I do have my favorite ever lash glue is the Duo Lash Glue. Now you can get Duo literally anywhere. It has a wand. I love products with wands. Another great thing about this one, has vitamins in it, but it's also, it doesn't say it on here, but it says it on the box whenever you get it, that it's like hypoallergenic. It's latex free, so that's great for anybody who has latex allergies, because tons of people do. Keeps my lashes on all day. Next we'll do concealer. This right here is the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. I wouldn't say this is my exact shade. I have the shade Light Peach. This is the wand applicator. If any of you have ever used Shape Tape, it has this very similar, like huge chunky wand style like that. This is full coverage for sure. Does last a long time like it says. Doesn't go anywhere. I just think it's great. Anything I've used it for, under my eyes, chin area, breakout area, to carve out my eyebrows, to make sure my eyebrows are nice and sharp. This is what I would also use for a base for eyeshadows. This is also, I don't know if I mentioned, it's very matte, which is what you usually get with full coverage. I would say that this definitely does go neck and neck with Shape Tape for sure. So if you're a Shape Tape person, try this out for like a third of the price and let me know how you like it. So let's stay on the e.l.f. train, because I've got 3 more e.l.f. products to show you. So the next one is going to be, which I have talked about before if you've watched a few of my videos, I believe it's in a favorites video as well as a tutorial, is the e.l.f. and Jkissa eyeshadow palette collab. I freaking love this so much. And the shades, you've got a highlight shade right here, a more like, it's pulling pretty cool toned, but it's like a camel-y color in here, a mac and cheese shade, this kind of iridescent lavendery periwinkle shade, this beautiful brick toned red, this vibrant green, and this more orchidy purpley pink shade. A little tiny double in a brush, one side for packing and one side for blending. Now these are all so beautiful. They're super pigmented. It is like what I'm wearing on my eyes today. You can see I'm only wearing 2 shades. I'm wearing the mac and cheese shade, which is called Mac and Cheese. And then I'm also wearing the shade, and then in the outer corner I am wearing the shade My Moon, that brick color right there. I would say honestly, no joke, these are some of the best drugstore eyeshadows I have ever used, and that includes like the NYX ones. I also like a lot of the Morphe ones too, but I think these are better. I just think they're buttery, like they blend out beautifully. They are pigmented. They last forever as long as you're using a good base. I want to buy so many other e.l.f. eyeshadow palettes now, because this is just so beautiful and has really opened my eyes. Even like the green shade, it's pretty pigmented. I'm gonna swatch and see if the swatches do this justice at all. So these are the shades right here. The only one that I had to do more than one swatch was for this one right here. That is the more orchidy shade, the shade Danger. But all the other ones, this is a one go in. You can also see the highlight picking up right there, which is super beautiful as well. Doesn't look bad on the skin or anything like that. I literally have nothing bad to say about these eyeshadows at all, except the fact that just that this is like limited edition and it sold out pretty fast. I also have on the highlights, so you can see that on my cheek, on my inner corners, all of that. It is more of a tamed highlighter, if you will. You can totally build it up and make it even more like vibrant, like, and that's just 1 second layer, and then you can see how freaking beautiful that is. Jkissa, she's a YouTuber who did the collab with Elle. She did the damn thing with this collab. Please make sure to go check out the tutorial of me using this so you can see how great the eyeshadows are. You can see it in action. I'll put the link for that video below as well. The next e.l.f. thing is going to be their contour palette. It is just a small little 4-shade square palette. You have a highlight shade, like a shimmer highlight shade. You have a more peachy color, which you could use for like setting eyeshadow base or under your eyes if it's that color for you. It is too dark for under my eyes. I can see it. I've tried. You have a bronzer and then more of like your contour shade. These don't have any shade names or anything like that, or I would tell you guys. I think that this palette is pretty great. Sorry, I'm like totally blinding you guys and my nails look super gross. There we go. So yeah, you've got those 4 shades in there. I like this one to use to set a base for eyeshadow or something like that. I do enjoy these too. I did, of course, wear it as like, you know, my bronzer and contour today. You can see like kind of down here, give myself some natural definition with it. It is super buildable and super pigmented if you want it to be that way. I like it to be a little bit more softer. I mixed all 3 of these, and then I would use that as the bronzer, and then I lightly tap into the darker shade here, and I use that as the contour shade. I really like these. I haven't had any problems with it. I really needed a replacement for my Kat Von D one anyways. I will be using that one up, but I don't support her anymore, and I freaking loved that contour palette. So I've been trying to find something that is a good price as well as just a good product, and I definitely feel like this is great. So the last e.l.f. product is lip gloss. It is the, sorry, it's like see-through, so it's like really hard to read. It is the new Jelly Pop Juicy Gloss. This is the watermelon one. It is pink, like you can see, obviously, more on the translucent side. I use this so much. I wish you could see it better. You can kind of see it now. Makes my lips look like glass, and it's so smooth. It's not sticky or tacky. It just like feels so nice on the lips. Also, it is pretty fragrant. If you don't like that, that would be maybe your only issue, but I love the way this smells. I thought like it smelled like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, but then an artist at my job the other day, he said that it smells like Pop Rocks, and now I can't get that out of my head. It literally smells like goddamn Pop Rocks. Here comes the kitty cat. Hi. Hi. I got to film my video. It is, I'm pretty sure, exclusive to Ulta and I think like elf.com, but oh man, next time I go to Ulta and I just got a gift card from a beloved friend of mine, I'm gonna buy all of the other ones besides purple one because I don't think purple will be flattering on my lips, but I'm going to get the other like red shade and orange shade that they have because oh my god, I might just get 2 of each of those as well because I have only had this for like 2 weeks and I have put a pretty big, there you can see, put a pretty big bubble in this bitch. I just can't say anything bad about it. It's so nice. So that is all of the e.l.f. products. e.l.f. is just great. They're killing it lately, and they have pretty much the lowest prices out of anybody that I know of in the drugstore. Or I mean anywhere in the makeup industry pretty much. And I'm so sorry, I didn't mention before, I also unfortunately don't have a brow product to show you, but of course I do have one to recommend, and that is going to be NYX Micro Brow Pencil. It comes in like 5 or 6 shades. It has the same like applicators as the Anastasia Brows one does, if you're familiar with that. And it is super great. Of course, it has a slightly different formula than Anastasia. It is more like a harder formula. I don't know if that makes sense. The Anastasia one's extremely soft. So if you have any kind of a heavy hand, you're going to have more of a heavy brow. But the NYX one, you have to work it a tiny bit more. So I like that one though, because I do kind of have a heavy hand. So I do love that one. I'm sorry I don't have it to show you to recommend, but it is great if you like brow pencils. Totally recommend that one. They even have a shade for redheads, which is great because not a lot of brands have ones for redheads. Now let's move on to one more lip product, and this is the Ulta Beauty Lip Crayon, and this is in the shade Festival. It is what I have on my lips today underneath the Jelly Pop gloss. It is very beautiful, more of a pink color. I mean, it's super true. You can see what it looks like on my lips and on my hand. I don't know if you can see like the shine that it gives off. I would say this is kind of like I don't know, it's super comfortable, super moisturizing. Definitely not matte by any means, maybe more of a creamy to satin finish, like a typical lipstick that you'd pick up from the drugstore type deal. I just love this one because it's this little chubby crayon right here. I just pop it on real quick. Keeps my lips hydrated. I think the shade is beautiful. I like to wear it on its own or put any gloss over it. I like the formula a lot. Last but not least at all is the Wet n Wild blushes. Oh my god. I love the Wet n Wild blushes so much. This one is the shade 327B, Apricot in the middle. So it's obviously more of like I think it is a beautiful mix of like a pinky orange color though. I love it. What can I say about this? I will say the one thing about this is it is pretty sheer coverage. I love it though. I want a sheer blush. I don't want an extremely harsh blush that I barely have to tap on and then work it out, trying to blend out all that product. I think sheer is the way to go. It does have the tiniest like micro shimmer, which I'm not mad about. I like a kind of glowy cheek situation. I think that always really ties in really nicely with your highlight too, giving like a subtle like kind of glow fade situation, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's just super great. I have nothing bad to say about it. So yeah guys, that definitely wraps this up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe you, I don't know, learned something out of it. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Become a member of my little ghoulish family. I will link below my video that I used the e.l.f. eyeshadow palette in, as well as the products and my social media, so we can be friends on other platforms. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.